phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
This is Gabriel Floyd. In the 2019 recruiting class, he was seen as one of the top defensive players in that class. In fact, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings, he ranked as the number 3 inside linebacker in the nation. He plays the game that a lot of people want a linebacker to play the game. He flows to the ball. He's going 110% every play. He played with that vicious and ferocious style of play where he was going to knock some people's heads off. He would end up going to Texas for college football, and people thought he was going to do it big and have a star-studded career, and rightfully so. But unfortunately, he would never be able to play a down at Texas and would have to medically retire before he would ever actually play a game for the Longhorns. In today's video, I am going to be talking about what happened to Gabriel Floyd and his college football comeback that he's having right now. Before I move on with the video, guys, remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now let's get on with the video. To start this video off about Gabriel Floyd, I am going to kick it off to his high school football career and talk about how he was as a player in high school. First, Gabriel Floyd was a straight-up beast and baller on both sides of the ball while in high school. In 2017, he had 68 carries for 751 yards, 5 touchdowns, along with 85 tackles, including 10 sacks, and 5 additional tackles for loss. He posted 3 100-yard games as a running back and registered at least 5 tackles in every game, including 8 or more in 5 games. Those are just crazy numbers for anyone, and it's no surprise that in that same 2017 high school season, Floyd was named as a junior All-American by Max Preps and earned second-team All-USA California football team honors from USA Today. Going into his senior season, he would end up playing his last year of high school football at Westlake. Going into that year, he earned 2018 preseason second-team All-American honors from Max Preps. He would have a great senior campaign at Westlake as he recorded 120 tackles, 6 sacks, 4 interceptions, and 9 total touchdowns, including returns on 1 interception, 1 fumble, 2 punts, and 5 total rushing touchdowns. He was an All-American linebacker for that 2018 high school season and a finalist for the 2018 High School Butkus Award. Now that we know a little bit more about Gabriel Floyd on the field in his high school football career, I am going to be talking about Gabriel Floyd as a recruit. In the 2019 recruiting class, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings, he was a 4-star recruit, ranked as the number 67 player in the nation, the number 3 inside linebacker, and the number 13 player in the state of California. He would have a total of 25 offers coming out of high school from schools such as Auburn, Oregon, UCLA, Georgia, Texas, Florida, Arizona State, Michigan, Texas A&M, USC, and many more. Floyd would drop a top 7 at the end of his junior year that included Texas, Arizona State, Florida, Georgia, UCLA, Oregon, and Auburn. When it came time for Floyd to make a decision where he would play college football at, he would decide to rock with the Longhorns and join Texas. This commitment for Texas was very big for them, as it wasn't just that Gabriel Floyd was one of the best players in the nation, one of the best players on defense in general, but it helped them get the number 3 recruiting class in the nation, which, when that actually happened, it was huge for Texas, and it really seemed like they had a really bright future, even though if you kind of fast forward today, it really hasn't been that way so far. But let's get back to the point. Getting a player like Floyd was huge, as not only was seen as one of the best defensive players in the nation, but he was seen as someone that could be an immediate impact player at many D1 programs right off the bat, and at Texas he was expected to be a superstar and someone that could help day one. Floyd would end up being an early enrollee for Texas, which meant he showed up in January of 2019, and it was going to give him time to get ahead, get acclimated with college early on, and it was going to give him a chance to compete very early on at Texas. Unfortunately, he would have to be taken out from contact practices, and he wasn't allowed to compete in them as he was suffering from stingers that plagued him in high school, and eventually he got diagnosed with spinal stenosis, which is a congenital narrowing of the spinal canal that often produces transient spinal cord injuries like stingers. he would miss the rest of spring practice, and this would cause him to also miss the entire 2019 college football season. When the news first broke that he had spinal stenosis, Tom Herman made a statement that they were going to continue to evaluate him, and they hoped after 9 months of rehab, exercise, and no hitting, they would reevaluate him in January and hope that he was all good to go. But on December 2nd, 2019, in the end of the 2019 college football season, Gabriel Floyd announced on Twitter that he was medically retiring from football. After having to medically retire from the sport he's been playing all his life and the sport that he wanted to take to the next level, Gabriel Floyd would find a new passion of his. And that new passion was music, and he's still making music today. But a big thing is, Gabriel Floyd stayed in shape after his retirement, and staying in shape where he can come out of retirement if he's able to. And in fact, if you watch some of the last few Destroying one-on-ones, you may have noticed Gabriel Floyd, as he's literally the best guy out there, and he straight up can't be contained. He still has that dog in him, and recently, he's been cleared for football again, and he's going to be playing JUCO football. The JUCO he'll be playing at is College of the Canyons, and he's already picked up 2 offers since he's announced his return to college football, as he's gotten offered by Alabama A&M and Missouri Southern State University. If everything goes to plan and he stays healthy, I would expect Gabriel Floyd to get a lot of offers and a lot of interest from a lot of different programs. I'm expecting him to go off, and I'm really looking forward to seeing his return on the gridiron. Drop something down in the comment section below. How do you think he's going to do? And what school do you possibly want to see Floyd end up going to? To close off this video, I want to make an announcement. We just hit 10,000 subscribers, and I cannot hardly put it to words how much I thank y'all, as I never really thought I would ever reach 10K. It was always a goal, and I knew I was getting really close to it. I've been close to it pretty much this entire 2022 year, and it's been kind of slow up to this point, but we finally did it, and I can't thank y'all enough. And I'm never going to stop putting out these videos for y'all. I'm going to constantly grind and constantly put in my time into these videos and try to get y'all the best content I can make. I am planning on a way to give back to y'all for helping me get to 10,000 subscribers. I am trying to plan on what exactly I'm going to do. It could be a giveaway, or it could be something even bigger than that. Keep your eye out for that in these next few days or my next few videos on what that might be. Well guys, if you made it this far in the video, remember to smash that like button, turn on those post notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. B. Kelly out.